Welcome back to another episode of the Loan Officer Marketing Podcast. I'm your host, Chris Johnstone. And before we get into today's episode, I want to remind you that the majority of funded deals in the mortgage industry come from referrals, whether it's from your past customers and center of influence, or it's referral partners like realtors, financial planners, insurance advisors, title companies. We have discovered that there are 7 pathways to get as many referrals as you can in your mortgage business. And we have pre-programmed them into the loan officer CRM. That's what it is. It's a referral getting engine. And we have built a power dialer so you can make more calls. We have pre-built all of the workflows, so all of the messaging is there waiting for you to customize it for you. And then we built AI agents to have the conversations with the people that you are communicating to help you generate more referrals. Now, we also include 300 qualified agents a month so you can get new referral relationships, and we teach you the 8 different offers that you can use to get top producing agents in order to refer you business and open up those relationships. So right now, go to loanofficercrm.ai. loanofficercrm.ai. You can also go to Google and type in Loan Officer CRM. We're in the #1 spot on Google. Check it out, read all the reviews, and then book a one-on-one demo with our team. They'll answer all your questions, walk you through the whole program, and help you discover whether it's the right fit for your business, because it's not right for everybody, but it may be right for you. And if it is, it's an incredible opportunity. So head on over to loanofficercrm.ai and enjoy this episode of the Loan Officer Marketing Podcast.
So all things AI with Chris Johnstone. So where are we going with all this stuff, man? Like we're hearing AI this and AI that, and I see people, making cool little pictures and funny little memes and stuff like that. And I feel like, and I know we've talked about this before, I feel like we're playing Pong. We got this massive computer system we're playing, and we're telling it to, make me a cute little, make me look like a frog or whatever, What should we be focused on?
So having conversations powered by AI.
Tell me about that.
So let's take a use case of, you and I are both implementing voice agents, right?
Yeah.
And one of the ways that I believe a loan officer can take artificial intelligence and apply it today and get a loan tomorrow is by approaching a top producing listing agent and saying, listen, every single person that walks into your open house, you need them qualified to make sure they can actually buy that house.
Yeah.
You need a long-term follow-up system, because likelihood your follow-up system may not be 100%, if we can agree on that.
Yeah.
And we want something that wows the experience, that they remember you and your brand, and they want to do real estate business with you. And I think we can achieve all 3 of those things with an AI answering service. So here's how it works. I'm going to produce a phone number, and every person that shows up at your open houses, they're going to call that phone number and they're going to talk to my AI answer service. It's going to collect their name, phone number, email address, how soon they're looking to move, and whether or not they qualify for the loan. 2 or 3 questions just to let us know whether they're actually interested and capable of purchasing that home. Mm-hmm. And then what that AI assistant is going to do is it's going to book them in my calendar for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the next week, so that I can run them through the pre-qual. And then everybody that's qualified, I'm going to send them back to you and help you follow up with them, help sell them the house. Does that sound fair?
Mm.
That AI voice, think about somebody who's like really, really motivated in today's marketplace. You could have 10 open houses a weekend. You get 5 people that walk into each open house. You walk in on Monday morning with 50 leads, and AI has collected all their information, had all the conversations with them, and the ones that want to meet with you to get a pre-qualification are pre-booked in your calendar. How do you not do that?
Hey, all right, so I got a question for you.
Yeah.
And before you answer, so here's the question. So the question is, can my AI answering person, which sounds like you're talking to a person.
Yeah.
Can they take an application? Like, is it legal? And before you answer that, let me tell you a couple things. So you can go onto my website and make an application, correct?
Correct.
I can send you a link and you click on that link and you type on your keyboard your information.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what if I had a computer that instead of typing your answers, you talked into it and it typed what you talk?
Mm-hmm.
Because we can agree that my website is not licensed per se to
Yep.
take that information. It's not discussing programs. It's
Mm-hmm.
just name, address, where do you work, how long, where do you live, social security number, right? You type it in, social security number. What's the
Yep.
difference if you type it in versus you talking it in? And so I started thinking about that. I thought, well, AI can't take an application. And I started, well, wait a minute. It's not, I keep forgetting sometimes when I'm talking to this thing, it's not a person. It's strictly an interface getting into the computer. Like first there was DOS, and then there was the mouse,
Yep.
and now you can talk into your computer, but it's just a computer. It's just, and I'm using air quotes here, a website. It
Yep.
just happened to be a website that talks intelligently. So check this out. Wait, let me I'm gonna go on to Chat GPT real quick
Yep.
and let's see what it says.
Nice. Oh, this is
Hey, Hey, ChatGPT. So I'm a loan officer. I'm using ChatGPT to help me answer, or I'm a version of AI. It's actually not ChatGPT, but I'm using a version of AI to answer my phone and then book those people on my calendar and maybe text them a link to go ahead and make application. And they can ask general questions and when am I available and things like that. Can AI, if we look at compliance, let's say in the state of Florida, can AI take that application for me when they're booking an appointment on my calendar?
So basically, when it comes to an AI helping take applications in Florida, the main thing is compliance. In general, AI can assist with scheduling and even sending out application links, but the actual process of taking a formal loan application might need a licensed human touch at some point just to keep everything by the book. So, in short, the AI can definitely help with the front end tasks like booking appointments and sending out links, but for actually completing the loan application, you'll likely want to have a licensed loan officer step in just to stay compliant.
Did not expect. I asked that same question yesterday, and it said, "Yes, you can," or "Yes, I
huh.
can." So, but if the AI is not discussing rate or program, can they take an application?
Ah, I get where you're coming from. And hey, sometimes the insert can shift a little depending on the details. So if the AI is just capturing basic info like name, contact details, and maybe the kind of loan they're interested in, and not diving into rates or specific loan programs, then it's a bit more flexible. In that scenario, the AI is more like a digital intake form rather than a full loan officer. In other words, as long as it's just gathering initial info and they handing things off to you or another licensed professional for the compliance sensitive parts, you should be good to go.
So, you know what I think the issue here is,
Mm.
Chris, is the technology
Yep.
is advancing way faster than they can make the rules for.
Oh, 100%.
Because basically, I don't know that anybody could give you the answer on that. So the bottom line, would I do that today? Probably not.
Right.
Probably not. But I think, I mean, why couldn't it though? As long as it's not discussing programs and rates and you qualify, you don't. Like as long as it's not doing that and it's just inserting in information to it, what's the difference between that and typing in the answer? Like it's you're talking to a computer just instead of keyboard, it's using your voice, but it's the same thing.
That's right. And it's all self-declared information. And the AI works to book the appointment with the person, whether they're going to qualify or not, because we want the opportunity to ask for the referral. Because somebody that's out in open houses looking at a house, we want them to talk to a loan officer because we understand they might not qualify for a loan, but they certainly qualify to send a referral. So as long as we're using the mortgage marketing animal scripts and we're asking for referrals, every booked appointment is an opportunity because we're just as much motivated by the referrals that person can send. And so, Carl, I learned something, and this looks at technology. So let's insert in name of massive organization in the mortgage industry that has technology that tells people like, hey, input this information and you're going to get a really fast mortgage approval, right?
Okay. Okay.
I demoed that technology when it first came out, and I was like, wait just a minute. This is an opt-in form. Because in order to get past that information, you had to talk to a person to put the information in. And so I worked with, I worked with as a consultant very recently with a large organization. And their deal was they wanted to get to the point where we could have something that actually pulled credit. And I said, hold on a minute. You don't actually want that. Like functionally, I can build it. No problem at all. We've got, APIs and we can pull and automatically pull that credit report. I said, you don't want to do that. I sit in the wonderful seat of having invested millions and millions of dollars in Facebook and Google ads, right?
Hey there. Hey, if you're loving the tips so far, be sure to hit that subscribe button right down there and then tap the little bell so that you never miss out on more free, cool tips coming your way. Also, I would love to hear from you. Drop a comment beneath there. Let me know what you think or tell me what you'd like to hear next.
If every single person that wanted a mortgage through one of those forms was able to pull a credit report, it would bankrupt the mortgage company on the other side of things because of how much credit reports cost. Yeah. You don't want that technology. What you want is the technology so that the real estate agent who has the open houses and the consumer that starts the process with you wow the real estate agent where they go, wow, that's an AI powered experience. I want to send referrals to this loan officer because they're on the cutting edge. And the consumer talks to you first. You taught me, I think, what's the number? 79% of consumers do business with the first loan officer that they talk to.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's right. So we've got arguably the highest quality consumer direct leads, people walking through open houses, and your AI is the first conversation that they have. I believe in today's market, that's just as powerful as them talking to you, and arguably gives us the greatest opportunity to win that business. But the AI wrapper, it's like the shiny whistle. It's like, I talked to the AI, I gave my information, I booked an appointment, then the loan officer determines whether that person is actually going to pull credit and take them through the process. Are we going to have to sort through a little bit of chum? Absolutely. Is that going to be wildly profitable? I think so, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, and I think the conversations that these AI are having, like the phone answering, I don't even call it a phone answering service. It's a a receptionist.
Yeah.
Like it's the best receptionist ever, because he or she, right, whichever voice you decide, he or she never calls in sick, never late, never hungover, never upset, never moody, never asks for a raise, never takes all your information, goes to your competitor.
Oh, that's a good one.
Not going to steal your database.
Yeah.
And never gives a wrong answer.
Yeah.
Ever.
And always ask for referrals.
And always ask for referrals on every single phone call, single call. So like we were doing a demo the other day, and every time I would ask it a question, like we were a loan officer, name is Jerry, first name is Jerry. Yep. So we're on Jerry's, we're doing a demonstration of Jerry's AI answering receptionist, and I would say, well, what's the rate going to be? Yeah. And she said, well, rates fluctuate on this and that and this. The very best way to find out what it is, here, let me set you up on Jerry's calendar real quick. Is today at 2:00 a good time, or is there another time that's better? And I go, all right, well, yeah, but before we do that, like, what about this though? Great question. Oftentimes we see this, that, and this and that, but you know what? Jerry can give you the up-to-date information that's available right now. Let's schedule you. So the whole time is like, let's schedule an appointment. let me text you a loan application. Let me schedule an appointment. Let me text you a loan application. And I think the idea behind that is that when you're talking with this AI thing, I'm less likely to call that second card
That's right.
that the realtor want to call me because I feel like I'm in progress. If I leave a voicemail, I go, is he going to call me back? Is he
Yeah.
not? I don't know.
And
Dude,
most likely not.
dude, Owen was telling me the other day
Wicked
that
smart guy. I
wicked
love him.
smart guy. I
Yeah.
love that man. He's really, really, really nice guy. He's not just nice, he's a great businessman. He's just a good person. He
Hmm.
was telling me the story where him and one of his loan officers were out playing golf.
Yeah.
And the loan officer had room for a celebration or something, and had a couple bourbons, while playing golf. And Owen was the designated golf cart driver, kind of thing. So he's making sure that somebody was staying responsible. Not that the other guy wasn't. Anyway, he said when we started the 18 holes, this was a Saturday,
Yep.
like everything was cleared back at the office. He told me when they were at the 19th hole, right? That's after you finish your 18 holes, you go into the clubhouse and you have a sandwich or a burger or something like that. He said he goes and checks his system, this AI answering service or answering receptionist, and this is no exaggeration. And I'm going to give the numbers as I remember him saying it. He had 3 set appointments for Monday afternoon.
Hmm.
And these were all people that were calling in while he's out playing golf. And he's got appointments on his calendar set by this AI machine that otherwise either A, he shouldn't have been answering the phone because he had a little bit of bourbon on board,
Right.
uh,
Yep.
or B, he's with his buddy, happens to be the guy that he works with, but he's with his buddy playing golf, and you don't want to take a phone call when you're out playing golf or
Yeah.
when you're at the kids' baseball game, or and our fear is, well, if I don't get this call, somebody else is going to get it. Not with this, I don't. Not with this,
That's
they
right.
don't. So, hey, let me ask you something. So on these, so thing number one you should be doing with AI, you got to have one of these answering receptionists. It's just biggest no brainer ever.
Yes.
It's unbelievable how the improvement they've made literally in the last 90 days. It's impressive. It's impressive.
And going
Give
to
me
keep
one,
getting better.
give me one more thing. What's one other thing that I should be using AI for as,
So
as a loan officer?
I believe that the AI is going to replace the search engines. Not totally, but I think
Mm,
roughly half of the traffic that happens on Google today is going to be replaced by people going to ChatGPT and asking ChatGPT about specific loan products. Like so, this is like massive for VA, uh, reverse mortgages, first-time home buyers, anybody that needs or can learn about a specific
mm,
mortgage product for them. They're going to have conversations with AI about it, and when you have the skill set to be able to train the AI that you're the expert in that type of loan, or you're the mortgage lender or mortgage broker in that marketplace that's the expert, and you turn Chat GPT and AI into a referral partner to refer you those people that are having those conversations,
mm.
100%. You and I both know the power of a Google lead and how high quality that inbound call is. I look at it, we like you've taught me the database and the qualified agents is where you focus your time. You do the daily success plan. That's the fundamental core of the business. But these leads, consumer direct, coming in are so high quality to be able to take them and refer them to the qualified agents and win relationships with them and then put them in your database and then properly market to them.
Hmm.
I believe it's the fourth leg on the stool, per se, that an AI powered loan officer looking to the future should absolutely start working on now.
Yeah, I think we're basically the AI for referring business like Google does. We're like in 1999,
Yeah.
where it was so easy to get Google to start referring to you because you were first to the game.
Yeah.
And so I couldn't agree more. I think the AI referrals, just like Google referrals, do they close at a high ratio for us, high ratio. So, hey, I want to finish. I want to finish this episode a little different.
Yeah, sure.
So let's do this. All right. So I'm talking to my AI, which I call my AI Hermie. So, hey, Hermie, You are on the Loan Officer Breakfast Club. I'm just finishing up a podcast with my dear friend and partner, business partner, Chris Johnstone, and you're on the air right now. So it's the end of the show. We just finished, and we need to have a call to action. So give the crowd here a call to action. What should they do now? It's the end of the episode. What should they do now?
All right, everyone. So here's the call to action, nice and clear. You've just soaked up a lot of valuable info, and now it's time to put it into practice. Go ahead and take one thing you learned today and put it into action this week. And if you want more tips, make sure to join us again on the Loan Officer Breakfast Club. Let's make it happen.
All right, well, cool. All right, let's wrap this up. Where should they go, man? Let's send them someplace where they can get some. You got some free cool stuff we can give people.
Yeah, it's actually 5 prompts, and I send one a day for 5 days in an email sequence when they opt in. And it's like, if you're a loan officer starting with AI or you want to get more advanced with it, you can take these prompts, copy, paste them into ChatGPT and learn how to create content, write email sequences, all that wonderful stuff. So they can go to loanofficerbrand.com. So loanofficerbrand.com to get that.
Dude, yeah, how come you didn't tell me about that, man? You didn't send it to me yet. So loanofficerbrand.com. You know what I came to the conclusion? I think all branding is what do people think when your name comes up? When your name comes up,
Yeah.
what's the first thing that pops in people's head? That, by definition, is your brand. And so it's just learning to dictate what that thought is. Like, what do you want it to be? And work on making that happen, right? That's all it is. So somehow I think, I got to have all these shiny whistles and balloons coming from the sky and a blimp going around and these fantastic logo and colors and the dancing, marching band, and all this branding stuff. No, it's strictly, what do they think when somebody says Chris Johnstone or Carl White or insert in your name as you listen to this? What's the first thought that enters their mind? That's branding. That's
right.
branding. So in learning to have that go in the direction you want it to go, very powerful. Good stuff, man.
Yeah.
What was that? Loanofficerbrand.com.
That's right.
Yep. All right, go check it out. Thanks, Chris.
Man, thanks, Carl.
All right, bye.